Hello there. Welcome back. I got a real classic right here. Look at this map, man. This vanilla map. Here in the Motherlode. Love a bit of Motherlode. Getting into the teams and stuff. We got Gernuli here in the blue with the Gungans. Lucky Ashman here in the green with the First Order. Flag Cap of the Arnies here. In the yellow with the Imperial Remnants. And then we've got Yoda here in the teal of the Cyan. Is the Geonosians. Then on the other side of things, we've got John the Late here in the purple with the Trade Federation. RVA here with the Republic in the red. Mr. Juan Miguel here in the grey with the New Republic. And lastly, we have Attack or Die here in the Naboo and the orange. And I love a bit of Motherlode. Tons of trees in the centre, big lake that you can land there and build shipyards if you want to, but less likely to do so in this game, to be honest. Unless you get that god spawn where you've got the path. It's because the fighters are going to come there and get them. Let's see what happens in this one. The team balance here. We've got Arnie, Yoda, and Gernuli together with Ashman. Quite strong there. Another team, we just got RVA, John, Attack, and Wan. Oof. I think it might be a bit of a stomp. I don't know. This RVA and John can really rally the troops in Attack and Wan there. I would say that the other team's got a real advantage on them. Luring a full lump of set here. Down it goes. And who's on the wing? So Yoda and RVA here on the wing. Wallable. Tuscat blocking things here. The other side we've got Attack and Gernuli here on the wing as well. A lot of Tuscats. Tuscat country right here. That's another thing about Motherlode. What's the nerf situation like today? 10 and 3, 5. And there, 3 or so. Sometimes spawns in the corner with like extra nerfs, but they're pretty toned down here. Might have been changes made in EF as well to it. Just bring it under control. Sometimes Motherlode could be kind of crazy. Not as crazy as Ice Lake though. But John's gonna have a lot here. Let's see what like Arnie's got. That was about 14 or so. Don't see any nerf corpses. We're gonna play about 14 to 18 nerfs or so. John here got 19. Be strong, could do some damage with that. But the civs here. But what Wan and John here is the pockets. New Republic. Quite strong. First Order and Imperial Remnants. So actually not like really air civs on the stronger team, so could be the saving grace here. To clear my throat out there, God. Not done much hydrating yet today. Just remember I've got smoothie here. I'll forget the coffees later. I don't see anything outrageous yet. Troop center going down. That's gonna wall though. Realize he doesn't need that. Might just close this one out with prefabs. He's getting his own troop center though. RV and Yoda though, looking like some Game Ranger Motherlode wing play at the moment. Unless Yoda whips out his patented T2 heavy mounties. Geo's be good civ for it. Your basic training means free extra Nova. Gernuli, is he producing anything out of that troop center yet? Not quite. Looks like a little bit sleepy. Maybe he's gonna go for Mounties. Got three workers on Nova 4. Troop center already out. Not quite hitting the button yet, though. Over second troop, he's going to commit to this. So maybe he's going to just try and pump out a lot of Mounties to do Yoda's build. We will see. Even more nerfs arriving here for John. Arnie, you know, he was talking about like the teams weren't so good, and now he's like, oh, it won't be easy now, so maybe we'll get an entertaining game out of it. Maybe he's sort of sussed on the difference in civs. And need something to happen. Yeah, it's as we suspected. Yoda's getting this wall off though. And RVA is just trying to add his own bits to it. He's got a scout on the other side though, because it would be a big concern. If you were in the wing and you knew who Yoda is and you know what he's like, and he gets this wall, you'd be like, where's the troop centers at? Because he's a big enjoyer of deleting that wall and hitting you at T2 with like 8 heavy mounties. Just before you can get that sort of spike from your T3 units. Walking out here with troopers. You might want to keep those behind this wall. There's a lot of Mounties being built up. He's really going for that surprise moment. Might want to reinforce this wall as well, not have these light wall bits. Here comes attack. Juan, what are you up to, man? You're just hitting T2 now? He sent John most of his nerfs. Next for attack, he's just going to pick up like 2 or 3 workers here. Well, he's splitting the damage a little bit. He needs to really focus. I think he's just going to get 2. Come the Mounties. Not upgraded yet though. It really is T2. There we go. Just getting it. Attack did kill 2 Mounties as well. 2 workers, 2 Mounties, and he gets advanced knowledge of this. He has finished up his wall a little bit. Needs more troopers though, because this is kind of a scary situation if Granuli gets in here. I worry for attack right now. Like, big time. If Granuli was clever, because this gate's not locked, walk backwards, bring the units forward, and then run back in. Probably going to kill it though. Attack's a little bit underreacting with his repair. Although these guys are not hitting the wall, so that worker goes down. And bit of a fail here from Granuli. And see how those units walked in? All he had to do was walk back and attack. I swear attack would walk through that and you just run past them. Air base is up for Yoda. Not yet for RVA. RVA's still in T2. What the hell? Go for those Padawans and stuff. Could be bad if Yoda goes straight for him though, but he's not. He's rallied in-house. And John actually just comes straight over to cover him. There's 1 air base. Where's RV spending his carbon? I want to use a spaceport. He's in absolutely no rush to get a second air. Like how doomed you would be. This would have been a really good move from Yoda to just be aggressive here. Harvey's been really greedy. Getting his enhanced carbon for his second airbase. John just guarding him. Arnie, fortunately for John, double turrets and just playing quite safe 1 airbase. When, you know, he probably could have just been double airbase over here hitting John while John's over here defending. So Arnie and John and Yoda could have been a lot more aggressive here and actually gotten something out of it just because of RV being kind of greedy. Playing for these holocrons and stuff. Other side of things, how did he get in? He just kept going. I didn't even notice this. Attack's fine though, right? I mean, there's fighters over here. Really can't really do anything with this. He's... I don't know, man. He's just running around with these Mounties. Gonna be a problem.
Sensors activated.
I'm gonna die. I mean, Grenouille's eco looks good. Juan, unfortunately for him, Juan's not really done anything to punish him for this. I mean, these are John's fighters. It's the RV Holocron situation. We only really just at one. Man. I thought we'd be on like 2 or 3 by now. And he's running around trying to find some avenue to do some damage, but it ain't there. John could probably get himself up to T4 with all these nerfs. See what he's done. Got his genetics, so all his eco upgrades here. Although the motivator, I'm surprised he didn't go motivator yet. Could be forgot. I love forgetting that one. Attack now, put the pressure on here. One, just showing there's a little bit of a hole in that wall there. About the strike mech. Don't know about the strike mech though. Not really got any upgrades. Could be good here with attacks. Push though. But we do have some fighters from Lucky Ashman. They should be able to help out here, kill these troopers off very easily. Yoda going for the 2v1 at the moment here. They have a lot more fighters, but their micro is just completely out of sorts there and sort of body blocking one another. Yoda actually getting away with a pretty good result. What's going on here? Strike Mine getting absolutely bullied by the Tuscat. He's meant to still play. Attack's probably fixed as well. One needs to get out here with these fighters, man. Oh, I didn't even notice these. How the hell has this happened? Is there like holes I just don't know about in this wall? I feel like Granulli's kind of like griefed though. Like, he should have just played a normal game and they'd be much stronger on this side. They should move over with all these fighters. They could kill them off. Like if they went together. There's not many from Ashman. There's a few anti-air troopers. You see Granulli spamming them out right now. He's got the fear in him. Don't know if Juan's gonna have the best fighter micro, but we'll see. Oh god. Yeah, I know. There we go. It needs to be more active. Zipping around this map here. Around the base, because Granulli's base is quite elongated. Hard to just cover with the anti-air troopers. A few workers going down, that's gonna make things worse for him, but Juan choosing the worst path directly over the anti-air troopers there, maximising the damage he takes. Arnie actually coming over here, concerned. Concerned about Granulli dying here. And Yoda just sort of playing on his own here. Not really able to do anything to knock RV out of the game here. He is up to 2 holocrons with that Republic bonus. There's one over here, one over here. I don't know where the 5th one is though. Can't see it. Maybe he's got it in hand at the moment. You want to try and sneak around for some damage, but can't be found. John with a strike mech from around there. What gates? On his way to T4. I think anyone is before him. Arnie just starting. Yoda not hitting the button yet. RV not hitting the button. RV looks very close. Waiting for this research center. And he will be an air civ, so he could do some good damage. Yoda is too, though. I kind of forget that. At the start, I kind of just forgot. Genosians do have shields. It's not that super intuitive when you played vanilla for like 20 years. Bit of pressure coming his way at the moment. Again, he's getting sensor beacon right now. He's in no rush to go T4. The things could get a bit dicey for them here. But John needs to get out somewhere on the map. He's going to be T4 pretty quickly. He's got like a handful of fighters. He can maybe go up to fast fighter, but I'd love to see, you know, like heavy strike mech or something, or just a push. Get that pressure on early here. Because he has all those extra nerfs. And he's had them for a long time, upgraded for a long time. It should give him a bit of an edge. So maybe he could just get things online quicker than an Arnie here. And him and RVA, you know, if they can breach this side, like dominate this side, they can kind of win the game, I feel. Scaruni's in a bad spot, and Ashman's just not that strong, like as the game progresses. But we're all very focused around playing around air right now at the moment, which doesn't necessarily give you the guaranteed kills. See Arnie getting forward here. I'd like to see him maybe get a turret first, so he could upgrade it. Some mech factories, got some of his war center upgrades going. John just starting with his a little bit late. His fighters over here looking for some damage. It's worth the effort though. And a bit of a trade here. And the big damage should come from RV. He's just hitting T4 now once he gets his upgrades. See, all this is happening a lot sooner than it usually would, I think, just because of all those nerfs. We're at like 30 minutes now. Kind of feels like we're 35 to 38 minutes in a game right now, but putting a little bit of pressure on here with this mech strike. Giving him some good scouting and that. We got Fortress here. Can he start munching at this Nova, taking the Nova away? Let's see how fast Arnie's going to get all these mech destroyers out though. This should be a concern here. And RV is planning the old combo here with the Masters and the Fighters. And John just a little bit late. Just getting his forward up now, getting some upgrades. Hopefully he can get those units out to match Arnie's. This wall's going to be a bit awkward to get through. Definitely going to delay for a while. Ashman with the interceptors and stuff here, which is going to do really well against these, you know, crappy, non-shielded fighters. Keep Cornelia safe here. Well, Cornelia going to have to just try and do some sort of hyper booming right now. And then get himself in a situation where he's just going to roll through attack and one here on this side. One. Is he on his way? Oh, yeah. Got the Nova. Just needs the food. A big economy. Just like to see him get to T4 and start influencing things on his side. Give his team a real chance of winning this game. RVA trying to be as cute as he can with the micro here. Take advantage of the fact Yoda's not got the T4 air. Don't know what that transport is with the Masters. Not seeing anything. Getting a bit claustrophobic here for Arnie and Yoda. RV stalling, heavy walls. Probably on the way to shield. Soon enough, got plenty of ore. Arnie not really been touched at all in this game, but plays very safe. See all those turrets and stuff. He's not being super greedy or anything. And Ash been playing pretty well. I get some mechs out and stuff. No upgrades for them though. Nearly fully upgraded mech destroyers. See how this goes, because TF's going to have the better ones on paper, but you're going to have that big piercing attack from Imperial Remnants. And then access to Sith Masters as well. It's going to help the Republic Masters. I think these small skirmishes right now, definitely in TF's favour, especially with the upgrades right now. The difference in health, 131 HP lead. I think the Remnant ones cap out at like 225 or something. But then when you get big groups of them, like 40v40, that piercing attack is just going to be huge. I think I would, in that instance, as TF, want to be getting those, taking advantage of those grenade troopers that they can get. A nice little differential. This is interesting from John, building infrastructure over here so early. It's almost suggesting to me that they're going to try and stall this side and roll the other side. Medics? Interesting. Eco not looking too strong. It's not very compact here. I think if John and RV did play harder on this side and went a bit earlier, they maybe could have broken here and done a lot of damage to Yoda. So Granuli, these are the fruits of Granuli's boom now. He's starting to pump out these artillery. And we'll see what the team can do. You've got the Masters over here, like, really playing for, like, super late game here. Just not convinced they could do it early. It's the trade set up, they're getting turrets and stuff, just along the way. Infrastructure up, shield walls up. That's funny though, right? Like, you can see this bit's completely open, though. It's like a precipice map. Artillery out. Vader's being built by attack here, but no shields yet. And not really much upgrades for them. Like those trooper ones. Really's more scared of the idea of Crusaders than what attacks actually got on the paper now. Who's got the AC? It's a good move. Just cut through. Disregard the shield walls. It's all looking very stally at the moment. So I would say if John can get real good trade eco and just switch to pure assault max, he could do pretty good damage on these sides, especially against Gagnuli's army, if it's going to be artillery based. We're going to need like the other people chip in here. We want to like pure attackers or masters or something really good and beneficial. RB coming in here to stall and convert some cannons and stuff. Someone's just pointed out the massive wall. Seems like it was Arnie's air cruiser. He was going to try and cut through, but RV managed to snipe it with his interceptors, I suppose. What's the attack got going? Really anything. You had some Crusaders there, and 3 troop centers, which is just not Naboo gameplay. I don't know, this seems like he's trying to lose, to be honest. Like, where's the units? It's 44 minutes. I've got 2 war centers and 1 war center upgrade. What on earth? Like, him and Juan are just asleep. I'm surprised now that they're over here on this side, huh? Yeah, it's going to be quite scary for them if they can cut all the way through. Because they could get to John's eco this way. Just by disregarding the sides. Or be double layering as well now, but this bit's still open. All these MDs and they've never seen combat. There we go. Just this bit to go. Yoda frantically hitting T and clicking on trees. I attack ground them all. We have a pathway now, and we're only going to be a bit out of position. And surging forward, cannon surging forward, mech destroyers surging forward. And the other side, not really much to contest. I mean, John's over here with the army. It's a really short attack and units out for this, surely. Or at least stall with air cruisers or something. They play to Naboo's strengths. Like, Juan and him could have just, like, built ACs and static defense, and that would be enough. The Gungans would struggle with that. Yoda really trying to go through the walls here, but I don't know. Arnie's interest to try and widen this out. Get a bigger arc. You can see these air cruisers are finding some really good angles here. That's what they need to be doing on the other side. Need Yoda to go interceptors, probably. Try and cover the army from these. Difficult to rely on ground anti-air against the ACs with the angles. Harvey just tearing them to shreds with these air cruisers. Lots of big explosions. And remember, these guys don't get full HP, so the ACs are even more damaging to them. Since they're capped at like 225. I think if anything, Yoda probably better to just play interceptors and air cruisers as duos here. There's not even like enough room for 2 armies, like on the ground. I think Arnie should just keep making paths though, especially around the left hand side. Because what he could do is get to John's eco and throw like strike mechs there. Weird little grenade troopers here coming in. Seems a bit bold them pushing this far forward into 2 shields though. Better to hold this hill. Need some shields over here too. Heavy wall, need shield wall. Just a few air cruisers sitting here would just be so good to defend this. They want to stall this. Because at this point, what RV and John should be playing for is trying to get Attack and Juan to be like full players, you know, with max eco. All the tools at their disposal to just get like 250 pop out. And then there shouldn't really be too much room for the difference in skill level for some of these players to exploit, get advantage out of them. Should really even the playing field, or level the playing field. More AC shots stalling here, killing workers. Trying to get some turrets in some good positions though. Oh, it's a power core. Scratch that. This one's a good one. But it will go down very soon, I think. Assault mates, just getting really good shots here. Like, they're in shields, they're just sidelining this army as it's like entering and exiting shields. You know, this looks like the worst job in the world trying to get up here and like imagine having to build these anti-air turrets with AC shots raining above you. 45 HP troopers too. This is a good spot though. He just needs to focus. You can actually, I think he's in range right now. RV noticing before Yoda though. The other side. Not heavy mech destroyers. Most are upgrades, but really a little bit slow get going here. It's 6+1 range, you can really see it showing here as they're trying to get round this wall to hit the units while getting torn to shreds. Arnie and Yoda continuing to march on here. This was a bit of a bad move from RV, keeping his temple at the front here. He's lost access to two holocrons, which rely purely on that trade now. Would have been really nice for him here though. I think RV as well could have been getting his own assault mechs too, those cheap ones. Be nice. It's getting a little bit out of control for them here. Like, this is a nice arc now for Yoda and Arnie. You can see that their units are just getting like incredible value. Like the way that they're volleying all these mechs and stuff. Whereas RV and John are sort of trapped behind these buildings and it's kind of awkward. And the ACs are struggling to cover this wide of an area. And there's slowly going to start to be some turrets sneaking up here and there. Yoda on the hovercrafts, they're not doing too well here, it seems. With the terrain, houses and stuff, the tree lines. Maybe should go freighters on this map for sure. And Granulli's starting to make some progress here, I feel. Punching this ore as well. Yoda know that soon. I think everyone's being a bit too dramatic, to be honest. Like about how dead they're all feeling. And none of the trades like threatened. This choke just sucks. Like, if there was ACs, like this army just couldn't do so. There's no anti-air. Where's Juan? I mean, New Republic mechs. Where's the masters, the attackers, the ACs, the blimps? Is it New Republic that's got the blimp? I think it is. Alright. It's kind of right. The land trader's not doing too good. For the terrain. And then we can start seeing those masters from Imperial Remnant. That's a lot of ACs though. RB must have got his holocrons back. He's not moved them that far away. I've got 3 now. 180 Nova per game minute. Not bad. And they're starting to carve through here. John added some mechs here at hold. I think I called GG. They're unhappy. kind of putting a lot of emphasis on Yoda not having Nova right now. The poor army just sort of burned out, I guess. I think that could have went on a lot longer, but to be fair, Yoda's eco is kind of... It's very near there. And they're not so winning, but I feel like attacking Wan, man. I got kind of carried there. They're not doing anything on this side, honestly. They're napping. Anyway, GG, well played to all involved. If you like the content, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you want to see more. If you want to get involved in these types of games, you can find the GBG server invite link down below in the description field. You can find one for the Expanding Fronts mod, which is the mod that we're playing. You can find a link to vooplay.com where you can play this game online. If you want to support the channel in another way, maybe buy me a coffee, you can find a PayPal donation link down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.